Welcome back. This is Questing with Rob. It's really good to see you guys again. I am doing the Gray Questing Challenge. Again, if you don't know what that is, I read out the different rules at the beginning of video 1. Go back, review that. You'll see exactly what we're doing. But I've decided to make the game just a little bit harder. We don't have all the special abilities and items that they give you to start out with. You have to kind of make your own way in the world, if that makes sense. Let's see. This is going to be below, so we're going to go this way.
Doesn't need your construction.
So, we're really looking to just make this game a little more interesting, to go the extra distance in making this a little more fun. So, just like in World of Warcraft, I kind of made everything a lot easier. I really wanted to do something that would engage my senses a little more. We have a dead wood elf worker. Let's see what else. Again, one of the rules is I can't use magic or stamina abilities, at least not until level 10. Maybe not ever. We'll see how that works. Again, all of this, like, I'm going to get the iron leggings, but I've got to sell them. I can't use them. Let's see. And you can only increase your health. That was another one of the rules. And let's see. I can do passive abilities, so let me take a look and see if there's anything that I can do, but I doubt it. Like all your heavy armor abilities, that's all going to be passive. So let's see. What does Resolve do? Increases your physical and spell resistance by 114. That's something I'll do. So again, I'll do passive ones all day long. Let's see. It's unavailable. There. Alright, so that's the only thing I can do. And... oh, wait. So I can't... that's something that's given from the game, so I'm going to just delete that. Let's see. There we go. Deleted. What else did they give me? Okay, so anything the game gives you, you have to throw away. You can't keep any of that. That's making the game too easy. Broken cart.
You there. We need to talk. So you're standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Nearly put it. So you're standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Nearly put an arrow in your throat. Good thing I recognize you. Azerith, Bind Dusk Ranger. We work directly for King Camoran Eredon. Saw you earlier in the throne room. The king had his suspicions about the missing work crew and asked me to look into it. Seems we both have a stake in this. I know enough. Khajiit owed an embassy. They're angry the High Elves are dragging their feet to build it. Seemed like politics until a dozen stonemasons vanished without a trace. The king sent me to find out why. Before the Dominion, King Camoran Eredon nearly lost a civil war. I came to see if the missing stonemasons were targeted by the Blacksap Rebellion. But Blacksap would have displayed the bodies, not left them as food for Horvor. The king suspects Ambassador Tarinwe has been up to no good. Little things, some of her associations. But he can't accuse his allies of undermining the whole alliance, so he sent me to deal with it. Ambassador Tarinwe used criminals to smuggle supplies. Never directly, but enough for us to notice. I'm not saying she had these stonemasons killed, but I'd like to ask her myself. Problem is, there's nothing we can do while she's in the Altmer embassy. If she left the embassy, she knows someone's onto her. She'll go to ground, try to flee. Have someone smuggle her out of Grotwood. We should probably stop her. Meet me by the Middens, at the base of the Elden Tree. I'll be there shortly.
Alright. So, mittens. So, we have a ambassador that is slightly fishy. So now what we need to do is figure out where the middens is and get that taken. Wonder if she's in concordance or something. It's trying to do something. I know I can't give away anything. I'm about to tell you about questing in the next zone that we're doing, so I better keep that to myself. All of you may not have done the quests, and you're going to enjoy it, so I don't want to spoil it. Let's go this way.
They call this place the Middens because it's where all the refuse ends up. We clear them out now and again, but they always come back. Necessary evil, I'm told. Spoke with someone I trust. She's definitely here. We should get moving. We're not far behind her. Capture her, bring her in for questioning. Find proof she's behind this so Prince Naaman doesn't explode with outrage. Never thought I'd hunt a high elf ambassador. Smugglers, skooma addicts, and more than a few criminals. They keep to themselves, but sometimes they band together to repel outsiders. Kind of like a filthier version of the Dominion. Our goal is to find Ambassador Tarinway before she buys passage out of Grotwood. Staying in the shadows, avoiding unnecessary conflict. That's what I'd do. But there's a lot of ground to search. I'll follow your lead.
Excellent. Okay, now if you find a gray weapon or armor in one of the urns, you can keep that. You just can't keep, like, things the game gives you, you can't use, and you can't get a weapon or armor off of a kill. Reason for that being is that I'd say it's more likely that you couldn't use somebody's weapons or armor if they're not the same size as you, and two, well, there's just other reasons, but let's go ahead and see what we got. Search the lower den. Meant to make the game just a little more interesting. Constantly taking everything we get. That's why you can't use glyphs either. Not the ones the game gives you anyway. You could buy anything you could buy, you can use, but not greens. You just can't use green armor. That's the thing. Green armor or green weapons. And we're going to attempt not to die. I'm still trying to decide if I want to start all the way over, because I don't know how I would hold up if I didn't. Okay, I got a lockpick. That'll be useful. Gold. And you can use companions. That was something that I kept meaning to cover and I kept forgetting. You can use companions in the game if you want to. I mean, you're going to have one on a quest like I do now anyway, so I say it's okay to use companions. They don't really enhance your ability to do things that much anyway. So... Oh.